Hey guys, QuinntonTV here and welcome to a brand new video where today we're doing something a little bit different yet similar in some aspects, I guess you could say, because we're still talking about Call of Duty, but today we're going to be talking about a modded client. Is that what you'd call it? I guess that's about accurate. But this is a modded version of Modern Warfare 2 called SM2 or SM2, whatever you want to call it. Basically, it's a Call of Duty best of fan game based on the Modern Warfare 2 engine. So it's using the engine that Modern Warfare 2 runs on. However, they'll be incorporating maps, weapons, perks from loads of different Call of Duty games, from World at War, COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, obviously, Black Ops 1, 2, 3, 4. There'll probably be some Black Ops Cold War weapons in there, but yeah, there is a lot of stuff, guns. There's a lot of there's 24 perks, which I'll get into in a bit. It's basically a best of Call of Duty with some original content thrown in there. But it'll include 24 perks, over 100 weapons, and some fan favourite classic maps. Like the game you're seeing here is on Terminal, and then we'll be following it up with Shipment and Dome, and maybe some other footage depending on how long this video is. But basically, they're adding in all these different maps, which, to be fair, with Modern Warfare 2 2022, which is what I'm going to refer to it as in this video, because I'll be referring to the original Modern Warfare 2 quite a bit as well. I'm pretty sure that in Modern Warfare 2 2022, Shipment, Dome, and Terminal will probably be in the game, considering that they are some of the most fan favourite multiplayer maps, and I don't think, from what I've heard, there's going to be a third Modern Warfare game. I think it's going to be like 2 games. You know, we don't even know at this point, but yeah, there's going to be full controller support with aim assist to make it friendly for us console players. And basically, if you just want to try out a best of Call of Duty like Call of Duty Online, for a bit of context, Call of Duty Online was like a China-only online Call of Duty game. And yeah, if you want to try out something like that, this will be releasing at some point. I say at some point because the developers are actually taking their time with this game. Like, we have no official release date yet. We'll probably get one within the coming year, I'd say. But the devs are definitely taking the time, unlike modern Call of Duty, with possibly the exception of Modern Warfare 2, if it truly has been in development for the amount of time that they've said it's been in development for. If you are a console player and you want to try this, unfortunately it will be PC only. However, I'm pretty sure 90% of all PCs can probably run Modern Warfare 2, especially if it was made probably after the year 2014-15. So it should be able to run it. I'm pretty convinced that even my laptop, the one I'm using to record this video, can run Modern Warfare 2, the original one that is. And yeah, it's just anyone with even the shittiest of laptops, you can jump on and give it a try. It might not be the best FPS, and you might have to have potato graphics, but it could still be a worthwhile experience if you want to jump on and play with all these different weapons. As I mentioned, there's weapons from Black Ops 4, World at War, COD 4, stuff like that. There's all sorts of weapons in here, so it makes, it's kind of a perfect sense thing to try out. Even if you're not going to play it long term and you go back to the main Call of Duty games, it's definitely going to be something fun if you want to jump on and play a few games with a few friends or whatever. Since any PC will pretty much be able to run it, it just kind of makes it a no-brainer, really. I sound like I'm sponsored or something, but trust me, I'm not sponsored. I don't make any money from this shit. It's just, honestly, this is a project that really interests me, a best of Call of Duty. Obviously we have COD Mobile, but who the fuck plays COD Mobile? Anyone with a console would rather play fucking Ride to Hell Retribution than COD Mobile. There's going to be a few other features, such as the return of wager matches from Black Ops 1. If you've noticed in the gameplay that you get cash for killing people or placing well within a team. Say, for example, this game is actually on Gun Game. If you place within the top 3, you get a certain amount of cash, which you can then use for the wager matches and to unlock attachments like in the original Black Ops. But wager matches, essentially, you put this currency on the line and play. It's kind of like gambling, but you're actually in control control of how well you do. So it can get quite sweaty, but it was quite fun back in the day. So it'll be interesting to see those. Like, we could have game nights and stuff on this channel. Like, I'll try and stream it on Twitch because I am interested in upgrading my PC at some point. And since I've started work, I can probably afford it. I am going to like play around with the processor and the new graphics card and stuff like that. So it should be pretty interesting. But there is the original maps, and by original I mean like new maps that have been created solely for SM2. And I've not really seen too much about this, but we'll have to wait and see when the game comes out about like how well these maps will perform, because my main concern is that original maps will be dog shit. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see. Obviously, I've mentioned there's 24 perks, some classic perks like I know maybe stopping power is going to be in the game, which I hope it fucking isn't, because stopping power was just kind of ridiculous back in COD 4 World at War. But then there is also going to be some original perks and point streaks, which thank God are coming back. Point streaks basically from Modern Warfare 3 going into Black Ops 2, like score streaks basically. Like, if you capture a flag, you'll get points towards your kill streaks basically, which I think is a much better idea than kill streaks because it encourages less camping. People will just sit in corners like while they're meant to be playing the objective, and they just will try and get kills rather than actually playing the objective, which is always good to give rewards to people who actually play the objective. There's going to be a new progression system, so like prestige, like classic prestige, which thank fuck, because I honestly am not a fan of the seasonal prestige that COD has been going for recently. I'd rather just have prestige 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just like going through it and you have to manually prestige, stuff like that. I think it just makes it a lot more fun in my opinion. The return of specialists and the support package from Modern Warfare 3. I'm actually not too sure what support does. I'm pretty sure it's like your kill streaks will carry on through death. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I'm not 100% certain though. And then obviously specialist, everyone knows what that is. You get perks instead of kill streaks. Melee weapon slot, like in Modern Warfare Remastered. If you don't remember, you had your primary, your secondary, and melee in Modern Warfare Remastered, which was kind of cool. They got rid of death streaks because they literally said, fuck you, last stand, which is a reference to something going into Modern Warfare 3, what I think it was. That the developers said, and then Last Stand was in the game, which made no fucking sense. And then there's 3D scopes. Now, if you look at older Call of Duty games, they had like that whole black outline around the screen, which was kind of in World War II, but it was optional. And the scopes look a bit more interesting. Like, you're actually looking down the scope, you can see like the bits of metal on the outside. But that's just kind of like some of the features that are in this game, and I think it's going to make it very interesting. Obviously, as I've mentioned, the developers are definitely taking the time with this game, so there's no confirmed release date. However, this gameplay here I'm showing is from the showcase from the 6th of June, so yesterday as I'm recording this, and 2 days ago as you're seeing this. Honestly, I'm really excited for this project. Like, it's going to be certainly interesting. Whether Activision will take it down is a different question. Like, I can't imagine they'd be too happy about a game like taking business away from Call of Duty, like the main entries. But it could just be like Halo Online. If you guys don't remember Halo Online, it was originally a game for the Russian market that got cancelled, but a team at El Dorito got a hold of the assets and actually published the game, which Microsoft did eventually shut the game down. They sent a notice to the team saying that they couldn't work on it anymore, but a lot of the content from Halo Online did end up in MCC for Halo 3, which was kind of cool, especially since now that Microsoft has bought Call of Duty and Activision, they might say, hey, come work for us and we'll work on a brand new best of Call of Duty game, which could be quite interesting to be honest. But as I said, it's based off the Modern Warfare 2 engine, which is because it's an old engine and the developers have had time to learn and play around with it and make things work properly, as opposed to Black Ops 3, which also has mod tools. The game will require, unfortunately, a copy of the original Modern Warfare 2. However, it came out in 2009, so as I said, most PCs nowadays will be able to run it to some degree. and it is also an element as to why the Modern Warfare 2 engine was picked over Black Ops 3, because not every PC can run Black Ops 3, like even mine struggles. That's kind of how mad it is. But yeah, basically, if you've got a semi-modern PC, you'll have to buy a copy of Modern Warfare 2 on Steam, and then you'll be able to play with this mod. But yeah, it's pretty much, that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. Like, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this project progresses. Hopefully, I'll have a few more videos talking about it, because it's really just an interesting project. They're just working on it in their free time and not like taking anyone's money, which is really cool, which is probably how they're going to get away with it, because it's like a free project. They're not making any money from it. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video here. If you did enjoy, please do like and subscribe. Make sure you turn on post notifications so you never miss a single video, or alternatively, you can join the Discord server as a link down below. But anyway, this has been QuinntonTV, and I'll see you all in the next one.